Good morning. I'm Judith, and this is my corner. And I have been wanting to talk about this for a long time, but I was afraid because I thought I would hurt somebody's feelings. But since I'm in the I don't give a shit if I hurt your feelings mood, I'm going to tell you this story now. So I'm really, really angry with a person who is a star. And I'll tell you the person's name later. But since yesterday was Ash Wednesday, and you probably saw the ashes on people's foreheads, and it's the beginning of Lent for Christians, Catholics. So it's from yesterday to the next 46 days, which is Easter. You're supposed to fast and you're supposed to pray. Well, it's only really 40 days because on the Sunday is called the day of feast. So on Sundays, like if you gave up chocolate, you can have a bite of chocolate. And this is probably not true, but this is what I've been told. So before I tell you why I'm so angry and who I'm angry at, I want to give you a little backstory. And sometimes TMI, with my big mouth is TMI, but in this case, it's relevant. So I grew up a Catholic. When my parents came to America, I was put in a Catholic grade school, a Catholic high school. I went through all those years of wearing the damn uniforms and the beanies, and I went to church every single day. And the only thing that I knew about anything was to say the Our Father and the Rosary and the Hail Mary, and that's about it. For all those years, I never opened the Bible. I never knew what was in the Bible, really. I mean, I heard little bits and pieces because I went to a Catholic school, but never really delved into it. So I didn't know how to pray. I really thought that if I said the rosary that somebody would come down and help me. And there was a time in my life when I said the rosary every single day, praying for someone to come and get me and help me. And nobody did then, but eventually they did. So the backstory to this story, I get sidetracked, is that in the early 1980s, my two young children, who were 3 and 4, got taken away, kidnapped for a short period of time. And it was at that time that I actually learned to pray. The Hail Mary and the Our Father and the Rosary were not helping. And so I would start talking when I was crying, and I was talking to God and Jesus and all the entities up there to please help me find my children. And like I said, that's when I actually learned to pray. And somebody gave me a Bible, and I opened the Bible and I started reading the Bible, and it just really was like foreign to me. It was like a good story, but what does this have to do with anything? And so beginning at that point, I started to learn how to pray. And prayer, actually, what it boils down to is a conversation between you and your maker. And it could be God or Buddha or whoever, but it's a plea and a conversation and thanking them and asking them, for your heart's desires. And so the reason that I'm saying this is because I am so angry with Mark Halburn, the actor Mark, and his website, Halo, the prayer app website. Well, and I don't want to offend a million people, but when you download Halo for free, after your free trial, it costs like $80 for the year. And I just don't feel like total strangers should pray for what I want. I think I'm pretty capable of talking to my maker and asking them what I want. And for someone to monetize prayer, I gotta tell you, just piss me off. And I'm so sorry, God, I'm probably going to hell for this, but prayer should be between you and your maker, and not between you and your maker and your wallet. And people that are monetizing prayer and making a living off of it, I just really have a hard time dealing with that. So that's my story. Talk to you later.